The video that surfaced has left many people shocked and deeply concerned. According to reports from residents and local sources, armed attackers moved into a rural community in Niger State and carried out a deadly attack that claimed the lives of dozens of villagers. People who survived said the attackers arrived suddenly, moving from house to house, creating fear and confusion. Many residents were caught off guard, and before help could reach the area, several lives had already been lost. As you are watching this, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important updates like this. From what is being gathered so far, the village affected is one of many small farming communities that depend on daily activities like farming, trading, and local markets to survive. On that day, life was going on as usual until the attackers appeared. Some villagers were returning from their farms, others were at home with their families, and some were preparing for the next market day. Within a short time, everything changed. People ran in different directions trying to find safety, while others hid wherever they could. Sadly, many could not escape. Eyewitnesses explained that the attackers were heavily armed and moved with confidence, suggesting that they were familiar with the area. This is one of the reasons many people are worried. When such attacks happen repeatedly in rural communities, it shows that the attackers know the terrain very well, including the roads, paths, and escape routes. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue to break this down in a simple and clear way. As news of the attack spread, families began searching for their loved ones. Some discovered that their relatives had been killed, while others are still missing. In situations like this, the emotional pain is hard to describe. Parents lost children, children lost parents, and entire families were thrown into mourning. Survivors say the sound of fear and confusion is something they will never forget. Even now, many of them are afraid to return fully to their homes. This incident is not happening in isolation. For some time now, several communities across parts of northern Nigeria have been dealing with repeated attacks by armed groups. These groups often target villages that have little or no security presence. They come quickly, strike, and leave before help can arrive. This pattern has raised serious questions about safety in rural areas. As you listen, please remember to like this video and subscribe, because sharing this information helps more people understand what is happening. Many residents are asking the same question: why do these attacks keep happening? One major reason is that some villages are very far from security bases. Roads are bad, communication is limited, and it can take hours before security teams reach the scene. By the time help arrives, the damage has already been done. This leaves communities feeling abandoned and vulnerable. Another issue is fear. When people live in constant fear of attacks, it affects their daily lives. Farmers are scared to go to their farms. Traders are afraid to attend markets. Children cannot go to school regularly. Over time, this fear destroys the normal rhythm of life. Communities that were once lively and productive become quiet and tense. Please like this video and subscribe if you want us to keep talking about these important issues. After the attack, security forces were reported to have moved into the area to restore calm and search for those responsible. Officials have promised that those behind the attack will be brought to justice. However, many residents say they have heard similar promises before. What they want now is not just words, but lasting protection. They want to see security personnel stationed in their communities permanently, not only after an attack has happened. Displacement is another serious problem. When attacks like this occur, people often flee their homes for safety. They move to nearby towns or villages, staying with relatives or in temporary shelters. This creates new challenges, including lack of food, overcrowding, and poor living conditions. Children and the elderly suffer the most in such situations. As you watch, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so we can continue to share these stories. Community leaders have also spoken out, calling for stronger cooperation between local communities and security agencies. Some believe that early warning systems could help reduce casualties. If villagers can quickly alert authorities when they notice strange movements, it may give security teams a better chance to respond faster. However, this requires trust, communication tools, and consistent support from the government. There is also the issue of trauma. Survivors of such attacks often struggle emotionally long after the incident. They may have trouble sleeping, constant fear, and painful memories. Without proper support, This trauma can affect individuals and entire communities for years. Mental and emotional support is just as important as physical security, but it is often overlooked. Please like this video and subscribe, because awareness is the first step toward change. Many Nigerians watching this may feel helpless, wondering what they can do. While individuals may not be able to stop such attacks directly, staying informed and speaking out matters. Sharing verified information, supporting humanitarian efforts, and holding leaders accountable are all important. Silence allows problems to continue, but informed voices can push for action. As the situation develops, people are waiting for clearer details about what exactly happened, how many lives were lost, and what steps will be taken next. Families want justice, communities want peace, and the nation wants answers. This is why stories like this must be discussed openly and responsibly. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you can get updates as they come. What happened in this village is a reminder that security is not just about cities and major roads. Rural communities deserve the same level of protection and attention. They feed the nation, contribute to the economy, and deserve to live without fear. When they are attacked, it affects everyone in one way or another.